I spent all this money on a camera before knowing if I was gonna be a YouTuber. Life is so funny, dude. And it just keeps changing. January 1st, uh, I was doing a bunch of drugs, doing a bunch of cocaine, and I was at my girlfriend's apartment. She was at work, and she was like, "Bye, I love you. I'll see you tonight on New Year's Eve." So I'm doing a bunch of coke, checking my phone, like, "Oh, she's not. Where is she?" So I call her. She's like, "Oh, I'm talking to my friend." Deep shit. I was like, "Okay." 2 p.m. the next day, she shows back up, and she's like, "My New Year's resolution is to never see you again." And it ripped my heart out, like, in ways I can't even begin to describe. I truly loved this person, and I made a lot of mistakes to where I could see where she didn't think I loved her. Um, and it just sucks from all angles. And the apartment she was living at was with some of my friends, and so some of my friends are kind of getting the one-sided story, and I don't really care to correct them because if they won't come and talk to me after being my friend for 10 years, who am I losing? Let's be real. I mean, some spineless shit. And it's just I have nowhere to go but up from here. And I immediately quit smoking weed, quit cocaine, quit alcohol, quit energy drinks, quit nicotine. All at once, boom. Today is what is today? The 15th. Just doing my thing. Been eating healthier. I've been in the gym. I had the sauna, run, gym, did all my dishes, fucking really trying to get my shit together here because there's nowhere to go but up. Okay? This is my company that I've made. Seaside Solutions. I know it's mirrored, but yeah, I'm starting my own company and I just really really want this year to be me becoming the man that I'm meant to be and me becoming the man that Brianna deserved. I let her down in so many ways. And while I feel let down in some ways too, I think I did a lot more harm than good. I wouldn't say more harm than good, I'd just say more harm than her. I also did a lot of good. I loved this woman and I did show that in a lot of ways, but not in the ways she needed. And so, yeah, this year is all going to be about fixing up my shit and getting my life together. So I live in an RV. I'll give a quick tour. We'll be honest, like it's a mess in here, but I'm going to be honest. That's what this is all about. This is the front of my RV, really messy. And then as we back up, we have the desk area, the kitchen, the dining room. It's all pretty packed in. And then we have my racing sim, which because of the cats being here, I have to cover the back because they'll rip it up. And then we have the bedroom. I put a mini split in here, my guitars, TV, my shitty ass clothes organizer. I'm gonna put a projector in here, but it's like $1,000 to do, so that's kind of on the back burner. And the sheet she gave me. Thanks, Shorty. And so yeah, it's kind of a wreck in here. I'm kind of a wreck. There's a washing machine in my bedroom. I'm gonna put it in the bathroom, but not yet. Can't really do that yet. And so yeah, just trying to fix up my RV because this is my freaking house. I plan on moving to a new city next year, which honestly might be up in the air. Like, I really want to go and move to a new city, but I mean, I'm getting $75 to $100 an hour where I live for the side work that I'm doing, and I'm getting a good amount of side work. Like, I could do, realistically, if I push myself, I could do probably 12 to 15 hours of side work a week. So, when you think about that in the numbers, especially with like needing to invest and get myself out of debt and everything, because that's pretty much my financial plan for the year. So, this was already my plan for the year, so it's just 10 times more because of everything that's been happening. Ooh, I kicked my camera. Um, get completely out of debt, get in great shape, fix up all my shit, be ready to move on the drop of a dime by January 1st, 2027. That is it. Now, that was with my normal 2 jobs that I work, which I work 2 jobs. So I work on the weekends doing disability care. I work Monday through Friday doing HVAC. That is all achievable with that. right? The only debt I would have moving would be my 20K on my RV, but my RV would be fully finished. So like, and I'd have 15,000 in savings. So it's like, and I'll be able to go to Asia for a couple months because I want to treat myself, right? I I only traveled the first time last year, and I've been bit by the bug. I want to go see the world and not just be like, some privileged kid. Um, and so all this money that comes from my side business now needs to propel me into being an excellent person. This is all baseline stuff. This is me fixing up my cars. This is me fixing up the crib that I live in. This is me getting out of debt. This is me having a little bit of savings and being structured so I can move to a new city and plant that seed that grows into something bigger. But on top of that, if I can invest the money that I make from Seaside Solutions into Nightmare Society, which is my clothing brand, and it's goth women's fashion clothes, because that's a market that really doesn't change. And so I really want to target that niche. I really have always liked the goth aesthetic. I don't think everyone needs to dress like that. That was one thing I didn't like about the scene, is like, oh, if you don't dress like this, you're a poser. Like, fuck that. You could wear a suit and you're still cool, dude. But I really need to find other avenues and other streams to put my revenue into, to then give myself freedom to be able to really achieve the things that I want, right? So roadmap for 30 is to have my full business started and running and making enough to live off of, 100,000 in savings, house in Vietnam paid off, RV fully done, renovated, zero debt, right? So like 4 years, a lot can change in 4 years, and that is bare minimum. That is like me putting in just like a bean a day. That was if I was smoking weed and drinking, and like now the fucking brakes are off, dog. Like I have really nothing left to live for. Like, she was my muse. She was the thing that kept me going. But the problem is, when you love somebody so much, is you forget to love yourself, and you take them for granted. And you take them for granted so badly because you're saying, oh, I have your love, I don't need to try anymore. Isn't that a fucking bitch? Isn't that just the worst thing in the world? Like, all I wanted was her love, and then I get it, and it's something I just piss away. I feel so pathetic for that. And I was doing really good when me and her got back together last year. I was really healthy. I was in the gym. And slowly I just started creeping back to the person that I was, that hurt her. And I'm heartbroken by my own actions. And I'm heartbroken by how she left. And so I really have nothing left to live for other than my own improvement and betterment. And like, through my ability to serve a community. Why is this cat meowing? One sec. Just meowing for no reason. I have nothing better to do except become the best version of myself. So that's what this is. This is me on a journey. This is me talking to a fucking camera like a delusional schizo. And just shooting for the fucking stars. And I want to get off Instagram. I want to get off social media. I really want to go ghost. Like, I have no fucking interest in interacting with people who are so fake and judgmental that this changes the dynamic of how we interact, right? If I'm on Instagram, you can directly comment and be like, oh, like, fuck you, kind of as I'm doing it. More, I don't know how to explain it. And maybe it doesn't make sense, but there's more of a wall here. There's more of a, I need to do things on my side, and you can do whatever the fuck you want on your side. I hope this helps somebody. I hope that this documented journey of like self-recovery is something beneficial for someone, but I'm not dying for your attention. You know what I mean? Where Instagram, it feels much more like a desperation. When I post on Instagram, I'm like, oh, please give me likes, give me stimulation. This is like, whoever's listening, I hope you can gain something from this. And I hope this propels you into being the best version of yourself. That's all I'm here to do. I'm here to show you the journey. I'm here to show you some esoteric shit you might not know about. And we're going to get this fucking money. And we're going to become better people. And we're going to become highly divine, and we're just going to spiritually improve ourselves. Like, I can't believe that I'm in this position. Like, if you told 7-year-old me, right, that I was in this position in life at 26, I mean, granted, I have a lot of blessings, and I want to acknowledge that. I make good money. I have 2 wonderful jobs that I care about and I'm passionate about, and I feel like I'm serving my community. I have my own house my own place, which I always wanted, especially someone who grew up in an abusive household. Like, this is something I always wanted. So I'm very thankful for that. I have my cars. I got a motorcycle. I got 2 motorcycles. Like, dude, I'm okay, but I really want to be proud of who I am. And I feel like I've used that stuff a little bit too much to cover up the issues that I have inside. And so this is just my journey in that. My journey in becoming a better man. This is my journey in music. This is my journey in trading. This is my journey in playing guitar. This is my journey on working on cars, working on my house, working on myself, fitness, look maxing, fucking getting money, bro. Like, whatever it is that I want to do with my life, this is my channeling of that. And I hope you enjoy. That's pretty much it. One more thing I just want to add real quick. This is me, like, you see my fucking face, bro? You see my skin? You see this shit, bro? All that cortisol running through my blood. Bro, I haven't been sleeping at all. I fucking think about her right before I go to bed. I think about her as soon as I wake up. I think about her in my sleep. It will get better. It'll get better. I'll get better. Things will be much more in a better mood here in a couple weeks, but this is 2 weeks out after quitting all of the addictions I had, plus all of the oxytocin withdrawal, losing the person I love more than anything. So, don't just take this doomer post as like, this is the tone for this. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. Just bear with me.